Welcome to your monthly water tribe report. This is for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Also, please keep in mind if you have your rising or moon sign, this video will also be accurate for you too. Interestingly enough, this is all for Virgo season. And yeah. The card we have for the water is 10 of Wands. So this is going to be a pretty busy season for you. You may find yourself very overwhelmed with work you have to do and responsibility. This is great though, because this is definitely going to mark success for you. Just it's going to happen through a lot of hard work, more than you may be willing to handle. Never fear. Just make sure that you're able to drop whatever obligations you can't handle, just as long as you don't drop all these wands. You know, it could be very easy to, but I don't see you dropping any wands. I just see you being overwhelmed as hell. As far as the main rating, this is definitely a season for you to stand in your passion, really control the shots, but the only challenge here is working hard, being consistent, indicative by this Eight of Pentacles, and the main card was actually the King of Wands. So you're definitely going to find yourself on top of things. You just have to make sure that whatever work you do, you give it the quality it needs, and you actually put in that work. Giving shabby work or work that's not your best is not going to help, and it could really in the long run hurt you. So I don't really see this as an issue. It's just something to keep in mind. You're definitely going to find yourself a bit skeptical and cautious moving forward. Of course, this is because of the obligations you have, but this is also at a deeper level because you're still healing from some heartbreak. There's certain sacrifices that you've had made and you're still working through. I kind of sense this is more something you're holding internally inside. Some of you, this is betrayal you're dealing with. Others of you, this is a sacrifice of a certain habit or a certain thing in your life you're ready to really do away with. But of course, it still hurts because you have to let go. But either way, this is still a promising season. You really want to take advantage of the opportunities around you to express yourself passionately. And the only guidance here we have is the Ace of Pentacles. So there definitely is a new seed. There's a gift for you. There's a healthy beginning you have to reap in. And with the Moon card as the future and the Judgment as the outcome, you're definitely going to go through a powerful awakening. Of course, moving forward, you may be a little bit confused. Things won't really be clear at all. You're going to have very powerful intuitions about things that will defy the conventional logic around you. But you want to pay attention to what your dreams are telling you. You want to pay attention to what your feelings are telling you. You just want to also be careful about, not necessarily deluding yourself. Although since this is for water, I don't think you really have to worry as much. This is going to mark an internal awakening, So there's great energy through stress that's going to push you to break out in great ways. But there's still some friction you'll have to deal with. Like Cancer, we have the Five of Swords. So this season may have to do with a lot of, arguments, scattered mind. You may find that you're a bit misunderstood. The communication isn't the best, especially when Mercury starts to retrograde in your third house. It can really make for some annoying times because of people who want to take your words and misconstrue them. Let me just focus this right back. Don't let them do that, but at the same time, don't be so quick to burn bridges. I would just definitely keep that in mind. This is a very important card, Five of Swords, because it indicates an attitude of, doing whatever it takes to get what you want. And that could be very dangerous. It could really mess things up for you. But at the same time, you don't necessarily want to not do whatever it takes as well. You want to have some discretion. There are going to be some people that it doesn't matter if you burn bridges with them. Whereas there are other people where you may be better off just making them think they're right, because it's not about being right, right? And then Scorpio, we have the Hangman, which, just like Libra, is going to have you really releasing things this season. You definitely have certain old habits, old connections, old assumptions that you're releasing and letting go. You're going to be uncertain about how certain things are working, but you're going to gain a new perspective because of this willingness to really, leave room for the new in your life. And Pisces, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you could look to a very grounded, mature, powerful woman to influence you in this life. During this season, which will definitely be great. And also, I see this as you yourself really taking this challenge and making it work for you, and really harnessing a greater sense of material pleasure and nurturing for yourself. So that's all I got for this season. And until next season.